Hello everyone, welcome back to another Gates playthrough. In this video, I have the Druid, the Blacksmith, the Craftsman, and the Champion as our starting shop. I've been getting the Champion a lot lately, which is strange because I feel like when I first got this game I didn't get the Champion very much, and now there's like a ton of videos where I get the Champion like all the time. So I'm just shuffling up my starting cards here. We get the Farmer and the Storyteller, and so I'm going to pick the Peddler as our third starting card. Still waiting for the Gnome Pack and the Judgment of the Realm Lords to come in. If you know anything about ordering stuff from Game Crafter, it can take like, at least for me, it takes like 2 to 4 weeks for it to show up. So it could, it currently says that it's estimated to come in at like the end of August. So it's going to be a while before I get that. But in the meantime, I still want to do a few games. And then after this, I'm probably going to play more Final Girl, because I have been having fun with that again. And I still want to get, I still want to play with feature films other than Bad Times at Buddyland. For some reason, the app just has been giving me that a lot lately. So hopefully, when I play a few more games, we'll get something different in that regard. But for now, our first enemy is going to be Spider. So 3 HP, 1 damage to the gate, increase fear by 1. Let's get started. So I have 3 income, plus 1 from the farm, 4 income, and then the Storyteller, which says recruiting a citizen costs 1 less gold this turn. So I could buy something that costs 5. There's only the Blacksmith, which costs 4, and the Champion, which costs 6. The other 2 cost 3, so I don't need that much income currently. So I think what I'm going to do is use the Peddler's 2 income. Oh, well. Oh, this is tricky, actually. This is why I don't like the Storyteller very much. Because I'm stuck in a situation where I can use the Peddler 2 income plus 1 from the farm is 3 income, and then the Storyteller can reduce the Blacksmith by 1, so it only costs 3. So I can use this as 3 income to grab the Blacksmith. But then the question is, what do I do after that? Because I have 1 income, and I already used the farm, so 1 income can't buy anything. The Peddler makes the Festival command cost 1 less income this turn, but I don't need Calm because I'm already at, lowest Calm. So I have nothing to repair and nothing to calm and nothing to buy with my income. So is just using the Peddler to grab the Blacksmith really that worth it when it doubles the attack of another card, which is fantastic, but none of these cards start with any attack, so the Blacksmith's ability isn't going to do anything yet? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Peddler's 2 income, plus 1 from the farm, and recruiting a citizen costs 1 less gold, so I will grab the Blacksmith, which will reveal a new card. We have the Martyr. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Farmer's 1 income to grab the Caravan action to just discard all these cards and draw new ones. And hopefully with a new shop I can find some. Now the Champion of the Blacksmith would be insane because this would do 6 damage, but none of these have 2 income, and I would need something with 2 income in order to be able to afford the Champion. So I'm just going to get rid of it all, and we are going to reveal 4 new cards. We have the Alchemist, the Assassin, the Priest, and the Swindler. That's way better. Now, unfortunately, I'm already seeing this. We have the Blacksmith and the Assassin, which I've already done a combination like that before. But it's fine. So then we have the Storyteller. I can't use the Storyteller for anything. So the Spider will deal 1 damage to the gate, increase fear by 1, giving us a random hero card. It'll scooch over and reveal the next enemy, which is the Skelipede. I feel like I keep getting this combination of enemies a lot. I keep getting the spider into the Skelipede quite frequently. Okay, so we've got farmer, peddler, and the blacksmith. Okay. So I'm going to use the peddler's 2 income along with... Oh, this is so tricky. Along with the farmer's 1 income. So that's 3 income plus 1 from the farm, 4 income. I will grab the assassin. And then I have 1 income from the blacksmith and 2 repair. So I'm just going to use the 1 income along with the peddler to calm for 1. So I'll bring that back down. Okay. Then the spider will deal 1 damage to the gate, increase fear by 1, giving us another random hero. Skelipede will deal 2 damage to the tower. The spider will enter our gate and deal another damage. Scooch over and reveal the lost corpse so I can no longer call my citizens. Okay, so we'll draw 1, 2, shuffle these up, and then draw 1 more. Okay. So this is a tricky situation that I am now in, but it'll be okay. So we've got the bishop, the storyteller, and the blacksmith. Ooh, what a terrible combination. Wow, that's awful. Wow. Because I can't even use the bishop to calm because of the lost corpse. Oh. I will use the storyteller to repair the tower for 1. Then I will use the blacksmith's 1 income bumped by 1 from the farm. That's 2 income, which I will use to purchase the call to arms action to deal 1 damage. Bumped by 1 from the tower is 2 damage. I will take down the lost corpse. Then I will use the bishop to calm. Man, this is a really brutal start, actually. So the Skelepede's going to deal 2 damage to the tower again. Ouch. And then we have the Flyclops. Okay, so now I will draw 3 more cards. We have the Peddler, the Sorceress, and the Assassin. Okay, so I already have the Assassin, which can trash cards. I could use all this income to grab the Alchemist, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, I will use... I'll use the Sorceress to repair for 2 on the tower, bringing it back up to 4. Then I will use the Assassin's 2 damage bumped by 1 from the tower to deal 3 damage to kill the Skelipede. Then I will use the Peddler, 2 income, bumped by 1 from the farm, 3 income. I think I'll just use 2 income to grab a barricade in front of the tavern. And then I will use the Assassin to trash the Peddler after using it. Okay. Then the Flyclops. Oh wait, no, I get to place a barricade from the Sorceress. So I'll use the Sorceress to place a barricade. Then I'll use 3 income to... What'll I do? I think I'll use it to repair the tower for 1. Okay. Then the Flyclops will attack the tavern, the barricade will block it, increase fear by 1, and giving us another hero card. This will scooch over, revealing first wave 2 enemy, which is the Vile Stalker, which will prevent me from hiring citizens while it is active, which sucks. So I'll draw 1 card, and I'll shuffle these up and draw 2 more. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we've got the farmer, the blacksmith, and the storyteller. Ooh, this is bad, actually. I was hoping to get these in the same hand as the assassin. Ooh, and the blacksmith can't double anything because I don't have any damage here. Ooh. I will use 1 income from the farmer, bumped by 1 from the farm, 2 damage. Using the income to buy Call to Arms to deal 1 damage, bumped by the tower, 2 damage, taking down the Flyclops. Oh, but now I don't have enough to buy a barricade in front of the tavern. It's okay. I'll use the storyteller to calm, and then I'll use the blacksmith to repair for 2 on the gate. Okay. Vile Stalker will deal 2 damage to the tavern, putting it down to 1, scooching over. Next enemy, the shell spawn. Okay, so we will draw the assassin, the engineer, and then we will shuffle these up. I'll kind of take anything here. What we got? The blacksmith. Okay. So this kind of sucks because I don't want to use the assassin to get rid of the blacksmith. But it's also fine because I can use the blacksmith to double the attack of the assassin. So she will deal 4 damage. Bumped by 1 from the tower is 5 damage. And I'm going to use that to kill the shell spawn, actually, and deal 1 damage to the Vile Stalker. Then I will use the engineer to repair 4. So we'll repair 2 to the tavern and 1 to the gate. And then I have the blacksmith here with 1 income. I will use 1 income bumped by the farm to place a barricade in front of the tavern. Okay, Vile Stalker will attack the barricade, take 1 damage. Next enemy will get revealed. It is the Rotworm. Then I will draw the farmer, the storyteller, and then I really want the assassin here. This is going to be a 50-50. And then just to double, kind of prove I'm not really doing anything, odd, this one, even, this one. So I'll just roll 1 of these dice. 4, so even, so it'll be this one. Put that back on 5. And we will draw the blacksmith. That sucks. That sucks. But this at least means that I'll be guaranteed to draw 1 of them in the next hand with the assassin. So, gosh. Yeah, farmer, storyteller, peddler is such a bad, starting. Maybe this might actually be one of the worst starting, 3 starting cards. Maybe I should have picked the guard, honestly. But alas. I mean, everything's fully repaired and I have, I'm fully calmed, so it's, kind of fine, but I'm just reaching wave 2. We're in the middle of wave 2 and I still have, kind of a bad deck. So I'll use 1 income from the farmer plus 1 from the farm to place a barricade in front of the farm. And then I just have 1 income and nothing to repair or calm, so yep, that'll be that. So Vile Stalker will deal 2 damage to the tavern. Rotworm will attempt to deal 2 damage to the farm. It'll take 1 damage, increase fear by 1. Vile Stalker will move into the gate, taking 1 damage, and then the next enemy is going to be the Blood Monk, which will immediately remove the damage counter from the Rotworm. Okay, so I'll draw the Assassin. We know it's the Assassin, and then I'll shuffle these up and draw 2 more cards. I am no longer, because of that hero card, I am no longer guaranteed to draw one of my starting cards in this hand, but let's see what happens. Assassin, Blacksmith, and Storyteller. Okay, good. This is like ideal. So I will use the Assassin's 2 damage, doubled from the Blacksmith, so 4 damage, bumped by 1 from the tower is 5 damage. I will take down the Rotworm. Okay. Then I will use the Blacksmith to repair 2 to the tavern. No. I will use its 1 income bumped by 1 from the farm to place a barricade in front of the tavern. Then I will use the Storyteller to calm 1 on the Pyramid. And then I will use the Assassin to trash the Storyteller after using it. Perfect. Next, Blood Monk will attack the tavern. Barricade will block it, take 1 damage, increase fear, grab our final hero card, schmove over, wave 3 now, Death Guard. So we have the Baroness, the Farmer. Ooh, that's impossible to see. Baroness, Farmer, and then shuffle these 3 cards up. Baroness is actually really nice because now I can purchase like the Swindler or something. Baroness, Farmer, and the Knight. Wow, okay. So I'll use the Knight's 4 damage, bumped by 1 from the tower is 5 damage. And I'll put all 5 damage on the Death Guard. So 5 damage to the Death Guard. Then I will use the Baroness's 4 income to grab the Swindler. Ooh, the Commander. Then I will use 1 income from the Farmer, bumped by 1 from the farm. Oh, do I try to save the tavern from the Blood Monk, or do I take down the Death Guard? I think... Man. This is tricky. I think I'm just going to put a barricade. No, I'm going to deal 1 damage to the Death Guard. No. I won't. Well, yeah, no. Oh boy. Then the Blood Monk will deal 2 damage to the tavern. It will destroy the tavern, and then 1 damage will go through to the gate, and then increase fear by 1, which will deal 1 damage to the farm. So, next wave 3 enemy, we have the Grave Lord. Yikes! So Blacksmith, Assassin, shuffle these up. It literally doesn't matter. Swindler, which will allow me to draw another card, so we'll get the Farmer. Okay. So my tavern's been destroyed. I will use the Blacksmith to double the damage of the Assassin. So that's 4, bumped by 1 from the tower is 5 damage again. So 4, 5 damage. I'll use the Swindler to deal 1 damage to the Grave Lord is 6. Then I will use the Blacksmith to repair 2 to the gate. And then I will use the Farmer, 1 income plus 1 from the farm, to put a barricade in front of the farm. Blood Monk will deal 2 damage to the tavern. It's already destroyed, so it'll deal 2 damage to the gate instead. And then 1 income, or sorry, 1 fear will deal 1 damage to the tower. Then the Gravelord is going to deal 1 damage to each location. The way that I do it is it just like goes left to right. So it'll attempt to destroy the farm. The barricade will block it, and then it'll take... it's at 6 damage, so it'll take 1. It'll deal its 7 damage, and then die. So wave 3 is the Devourer. 6 health, also deals 1 damage to each location. Goody. So I will shuffle these up. We get the Assassin, the Swindler, and then I'll just draw both cards. Okay, I will once again use the Assassin to deal 5 damage to the Devourer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll use the Swindler to deal the 6th damage to take it out. And then I will use the Blacksmith to repair to the gate. And then I will use the Farmer to repair the... Actually, instead of repairing 2 to the gate, I will repair 1 to the farm and 1 to the tower. And then I'll use 1 income from the farmer bumped by 1 from the farm to place a barricade in front of the tavern, even though it's already destroyed, because it's still attempting to attack the tavern. So it'll attempt to deal 2 to the tavern. Barricade will block it. It'll take 1 damage. It increases fear by 1, which will deal 1 damage to the tower. Next wave 3 enemy is the Blight Golem. Okay. You've got the Assassin, the Swindler, and then the other 2 cards. We're going to use the Assassin, 5 damage. Swindler, 6 damage, kills the Blight Golem. And then Blacksmith, repair to... one to the tower, 1 to the gate, then Farmer, 1 income, bumped by 1, grab a barricade in front of the tavern. Blood Monk will attempt to deal damage. It'll take 1 damage, increase fear by 1, which would give us another hero, but we've already seen all our heroes, and then we are at Zogar. Okay. So shuffle up these 4 cards. We get the Farmer, the Assassin, and the Blacksmith. Oh no. Did not draw the Swindler in the sand. So once again, 5 damage. 1 will go to the Blood Monk, and then 4 will go over to Zogar. We still win, it's just really messy. Then I will use the Farmer to repair 1 to the gate, and then I will use 1 income from the Blacksmith bumped by 1 from the farm to place a barricade in front of the tower. Okay, then Zogar will deal 2 damage to each building. So the farm will take 2 and go down to 3, the mill will go down to 1, the gate will go down to 8, the tavern will get hit for 2, and the gate will go down to 6. Tower will attempt to get hit, barricade will block it, deal 1 damage back, and then increase fear by 2, which will deal another damage to the farm, and 1 damage to the gate, bringing it down to 5. Okay, then I will draw the Swindler and my 3 other cards. I will use the Assassin to deal 4 damage, bumped by 1 from the tower, is 5 damage. which will take down Zogar. That was a really messy game, I feel like. It was like mostly under control. Like I kept things mostly repaired, but yeah, I think I just got some unlucky draws and it just made the whole game really awkward. Because I didn't really draw the assassin when I wanted to. I just got put far behind enough where I couldn't like take a turn to breathe and like grab the commander. I was just constantly like trying to take stuff out as it showed up, which is not the place you want to be in this game. Usually you want to be ahead and have stuff clear, and then you can buy more stuff or more barricades to get ahead. But we got there in the end with the assassin, the swindler, the blacksmith, and the farmer. So Assassin and Blacksmith is just like the best combination in the game. It's just a shame that I didn't have like a fourth card that was actually good. It was just the farmer. And I didn't want to trash it with the assassin because obviously it was still getting me value, more value than just having 3 cards and nothing to draw with the swindler. So yeah, that was another playthrough of Gates. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.